ladies and gentlemen, the latest on Target's market cap valuation. Target's market value has declined 14 billion after backlash mounted to its June Pride Month displays. So much so, they are now facing legal action from their own investors.
Now, Pescadio. Pescadios. Pescadio. That's right. Target, it hasn't gone away. The chaos from this summer over their tuck-friendly swimsuits and their children's book. Their children's books about they, them pronouns and all this stuff like that. It hasn't gone away, my friends. In fact, it has gotten worse as now they are being sued by an investor group over disastrous 2023 Pride campaign after the company then lost billions of dollars in market value. Billions of dollars. It's over for a lot of this. There's now, for the first time in history, really, at least in recent history, I'll say, there's actually a price for corporations' empty woke virtue signaling. And I'm absolutely here for it. Of course, this video is sponsored by coffeebrandcoffee.com. All I'm going to talk about is our premium monthly coffee club, which is on sale. We only have about 30 spots left. Promo code ROASTERS40 will save you 40% off your first month. This is a premium coffee club with a different destination delivered to your house every month. Ultra small batch. We've had Honduran. We've had All's Brunei. We've had, we've had El Salvador. I mean, you go through the reviews, you can see we've had all sorts of Brazil. We've had each month is a ultra high-end, here's Guatemalan coffee. You can get it in a whole bean or ground. It comes to your house every month. This is the stuff that you show off. This is when you chug coffee all day, but you just want like that really good cup to end the day. Our Roaster's Choice program has you. Roasters 40. There's only a few spots left, so make sure you sign up today. A Target investor has sued the retail chain, saying it misled investors over risks related to its LGBT marketing and diversity, equity, and inclusion policies. The lawsuit filed on Tuesday by America First Legal, co-counsel Boyden Gray and Lawson Huck Gonzalez on behalf of investor Brian Craig in Florida, says that Target cost shareholders lost billions of dollars because of its LGBT, ESG, and DEI policies. The lawsuit accuses Target and its board of directors for betraying both Target's core customer base by working with families and investors by making false and misleading statements concerning Target's environmental, social, and governance, that's ESG, and diversity, equity, and inclusion mandates that led to its disastrous 2023 children and family-themed Pride campaign. Now, Craig owns over 200 Target shares. Is that a lot? That's not a lot. That doesn't seem like a lot. He owns over 200 Target shares and says that the corporation's board of directors and management misled investors about risk management over social and political messaging. The lawsuit said that Target did not consider potential criticism from more conservative customers when rolling out its ESG and DEI mandates. Target market value has declined 14% in value after backlash mounted to its June Pride Month displays during its in which it was criticized for its tuck-friendly swimwear. In addition to the female swimwear designed to accommodate male junk, the Target Pride collection included small shirts with phrases like "just be you" and "feel the love," Pride-themed onesies, as well as a rainbow-colored leggings, tutu skirts, and jumpers. Target removed some products and moved Pride displays to, quote, less prominent positions in some stores after scrambling following some conservative commentators urging a boycott of the popular retail store. Well, what's interesting to me about Target is that I literally can't believe that they did this, like that they actually backed down. Now their stock has been pretty much in a free fall all year long. If we go 6 months, it's down nearly 23%. This lawsuit, the market doesn't seem to care as it's up $1.50 a share today, but over the past 5 days, it's still down 1.5%. So it's a wild thing. The companies get sued all the time because they have this thing called fiduciary duty. A fiduciary duty to maximize shareholder profit. And you have a situation where your job is to make sure investors make money. I guess 200 shares at $100 each, it's not nothing. It's about 20 grand, I think. But anyway, the lawsuit says the displays embroiled Target in the culture war and caused Target to experience the biggest stock decline in the company's history, costing investors billions of dollars. Now, I don't know if he's going to be able to prove this in court, because if we go to the 6 months, yes, he will be able to. You could see the stock was going down in the months leading up to it, right? It did peak back up in April at $170 a share. And then it kind of goes down to May. And then when their June stuff hit, it went from $160 a share down to $130, a massive drop in from May 17th. By a month later, it was at $126 a share. So I would say that he might have a case here. You have, they might have a case here. Now, again, Target is another one of those stores, just like we talked about with Best Buy. You have no reason to have to shop there. First of all, I know it's more expensive, and not everyone can always make this choice. But if you can shop local, I needed a grease, a automatic greaser, basically. And I like to buy DeWalt tools. Yes, I know. I see you in the comments arguing, DeWalt sucks, Milwaukee's better. I don't care. I like DeWalt, all right? You get whatever you want. I knew it was $20 more expensive at Ace Hardware, but it's my local hardware store. Sometimes you have to pay the fee. You pay the tax. Sometimes I'm not willing to do that, but sometimes I am. There are times you pick and choose where you can buy local. And, it started out, by the way, years ago, people used to hate on Walmart because Walmart would come in and, shut down, run out all the local businesses. Well, now, basically Target and Meijer and all these other stores all do the same thing. They all offer groceries. They all offer hardware. They all offer everything that you would get from these little stores. Now, Target is exactly the same. Now, can I buy a couple of DeWalt tools from Target? Maybe. But I mean, the other thing is he might actually have a case here. And you see even the leftist media is having a meltdown. Here's Rolling Stone. Stephen Miller's group is suing Target from fallout from boycott he promoted. You see, quote, Target embraced the radical trans agenda with its children and family themed pride marketing and sales campaign. The corporation's infamous Pride collection, the statement reads, included clothing for young kids with rainbow Mickey Mouse symbols, LGBT themes, bibs, and onesies. Calling the collapse of Target stock predictable may be an overrepresentation. The company has been producing a Pride collection for more than a decade, and it wasn't until major conservative figures, including Miller himself, called for a consumer boycott that the company's financial suffered. Well, that might, kind of come back to bite him in terms of proving his case in court. But I will say this much: there's a price on this now. For these corporations that used to just virtue signal and say, all right, well, we're just gonna make a ton of money by having a pride, a pride thing. Companies do that now. I am probably maybe a little more progressive than maybe all of my viewers, for example. But I'll tell you this much. I don't have a problem with Target selling Pride stuff. I don't have to shop there. I don't have to buy it. Where I do have a problem is when it's like, you know, the tuck stuff or the stuff that's targeted towards kids. The stuff that's targeted towards kids creates a huge problem for me. It creates a huge problem for, I would say, a lot of people. And that's what happens. You have a situation where now people are paying attention. People don't want, this particular indoctrination that people view it at. You may call it a cringe lulbitarian take, but I don't think that it's my right to tell Target what they can or can't carry. I just don't shop there. And that's what a lot of people did. And that's why their sales dropped. And that's why their stock dropped. And so that's a good thing. You know, I think that that's the best way to actually harness our voices to boycott, is to literally actually do it. It's very easy. It's called slacktivism. It's very easy to put this stuff on the internet and say whatever you want, talk about it, this, that, and the other thing. It's a whole different thing to get out there and actually change your lifestyle and make sure you go out of your way to shop somewhere else. And it had an effect in this case, and I'm happy to see it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you leave a like on it. And now I'm going to argue with my live chat about DeWalt versus Milwaukee.